Hello everyone. I can't call you Cricuters because I'm not using my Cricut machine today, but this is still Cricketing with Delonda and it's me again, Delonda. And thank you so much for joining me today. In today's tutorial, I will be showing you how to go through the sublimation process on mouse pads. So without further ado, let's head on over and look at the materials you will need to create a design on the sublimation mouse pads. The materials that I'm using for this project, I'm using this mouse pad that I purchased locally. It is approximately 9.5 by 8. I'm using Hippo ink, HIIPOO. I'm using A-Sub paper, butcher paper. I am using the Cricut brand of heat resistant tape. If you don't have this kind, of course you can use this brand right that looks like this. I'm not even sure of the brand name, but I'll put a link down in the description. I am not going to be connected to a Cricut machine at all. I will be using I'll be using Canva and Silhouette Studio to get my image printed out. I will be using my Epson 2760 workforce, and I will be using my brand new StarCraft 15 by 15 clamshell heat press. It is back in stock, I'm sure only for a limited time. You see it's already warmed up to 400 degrees. It went down to 399, but it's going to be on 400 degrees when I get ready to do my sublimation. This is the design that I created in Canva that I will put on this mouse pad, okay? And the designs, the SVG files that I use, I purchased them in a bundle from Design Bundles, and I'll put all of that. I'll make sure you have all of the links you need in order to create a design similar to this if this is what you're interested in. So without further ado, let's head on over to the computer and I can show you how I pulled up the design and Canva. Okay, I am in Canva. And before I get started with showing you how I put my mouse pad together, the first thing I'll do is show you where I purchased the Bible verses that I'm planning to use on my mouse pad. So I went to Design Bundles. Design Bundles, I can't just tell you about them enough. This is the bundle that I'm going to use on the mouse pad, and you can see I paid $2 for it, and I already have it downloaded and I already have it decided the Bible verses that I'm going to use on my mouse pad. But in this specific bundle, it came with 25 different Bible verses, and as I click through, I can see just like what all of the options look like. All of these are SVGs, but of course, if I needed them to be PNGs, all I needed to do if I was using them in Cricut Design Space is just flatten them to turn them into print then cut images. All right, but what I also noticed when I downloaded these, the PNGs were already there. So even though it doesn't say PNG files are included, they are included. Okay. All right, so the next thing I'll do is go over to Canva. I am going to click Create Design, okay? And I am going to click Custom Size. I'm going to change this from pixels to inches. And the width of the mouse pad, when I measured it, it is right at, let me double check, it is 9.4. So I just I typed in 9.45 because when you're doing sublimation, you want your printed image to be bigger than the product that you're going to put it on. And the height of it is 8.0. It's 8 inches in height. Okay, and I just made my size 8.1, and I click Create New Design. Okay, so this template matches the size of my mouse pad, and I knew that I wanted to use photos, but I didn't just want photos. I wanted photos and words. So what I did was I typed in family photo collage, and it'll pop up, and these are some of the options. And now if you're not doing a family photo collage, if you were doing a travel collage, if you were doing a food collage, or pet photos, or whatever you were planning to do with yours, you have multiple options within Canva to create a collage. Okay, but I just chose family photo collage because I knew I was going to be making one that had photos of my family and I. All right, and I already have one made, but I'm going to make it again and just show you the step-by-step process. Now, this is really nice. This Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. It's this one right here. Okay, and when I found this one, I didn't delete these pictures underneath because I use these to size my pictures. Okay, so I'll go to my uploads because everything that I wanted to use, of course, I had to upload it. The first thing I knew, the first picture that I knew I wanted on mine was the one of us, like, I think it was the one of us sitting. Let me find that. Oh, I know I wanted this too. Together we make a family. Okay. And I am going to delete this right here, this date, because I know I don't need that. All right. And I just resized this SVG to fit in the box. And I like the color of this that green because it kind of matched our family photo, and I just kept it like that. All right, and I know I chose the photo of us sitting, and I used that photo before. I like that one, but I also, let me see if I want to use this one this time. I also like this one. Okay, so I just kind of, I made it fit in the box, and then I just used the sizing that was already there to make my photo fit. And if I double click on it, I can see it even better. Okay, now I don't like, so I kind of want to move it over, and I want us to be like that. So all I'm doing now is just resizing the photo so that it fits right on top of the photo that's already there. And you can see our faces clearly. I like that. Okay, and then here, the next photo that I liked and that I chose for ours was this one. Can I just put it here? Like I said, I didn't delete the photo that was already there because I used that to help me with the sizing of it. See how that fits? All right, I know I deleted these words and I changed the color of this green to match the green that was already there, and that green complements the photos that we have. Okay, I know I wanted this one, this SVG. If God is for us, who can be against us? And that is just the truth. I love that. I love that. Okay. And this, I deleted this and I chose the photo of just my husband and I. Kind of, sized it down to make us fit in there. Okay, made it a little bit bigger. And I use this one. And this is all from that same bundle. This one just says loved, and it has the scripture underneath. Now with this, let me move this over because see how this, I don't know if you can tell, but it has all this white. I didn't need it. I didn't need it to have that much white. The other, this one does have some. Let me go back and give it a little bit of white on the side. Okay, but I don't need to have too much I don't want that to overtake my, I don't want that to overtake the mouse pad. And I'm only making one. And if you are going to make something similar to this, you should be able to follow this process, because as you can tell, I didn't delete the images that were already there. Let me make this one a little bit bigger. I want you to be able to, I want the scripture to be visible. Okay. I love it. I love this exactly like this. And so I will name this mouse pad. Okay. And I will download it. I am going to download this as a PDF print. Okay. And I'm going to click download, and I will get this printed from my Epson 2760 Sublimation printer that I converted. If you are wondering how do you convert your printer, there are multiple videos that I showed my printer settings. I did not do a printer conversion video tutorial, but I did do a tutorial where I showed you my printer settings. So the focus of this tutorial will not be on that, but it will be on, so I have my design downloaded. So I will open it up. Okay. And that's what it looks like. Now what I will do next is open Silhouette Studio, because that's where I will print this from. Okay, I am in Silhouette Studio, and I tried to import the file as a PDF, and I was unable to do it. So I went back to Canva and I downloaded the file as a PNG. So let me go ahead and open that, and I will, I'll merge it, and you'll see that it's the family photo collage and it's a PNG file. And when it comes in, it's not sized the way that it was in Canva, but that's okay. So I'll go up here to the width, and I will put in the same exact size that I had in Canva, which was 9.45 as the width, and the height I did as 8.1. I hit enter. It makes it a little bit bigger. I'm going to move it over just to the middle of the page. I am using A-Sub paper, and I'm connected to my Epson 2760. Okay, so now I will click print, and my printer options will come up. Okay, let me click print again. Okay, I am going to print from my Epson 2760. I'm going to click preferences. My preferences have already been established. I am using my Sublimation preset. So it's the Premium Presentation Matte. Let me make sure that it is on for mirroring, because I did turn that off. It is on. Okay. I turned that off when I was printing something else. When I was using the Caesar Easy Subli, I turned it off. So everything is good to go. I will click OK. I will click print and get it. I have my image printed out, and before I put it on the mouse pad, I'm going to just put it on my heat plate. I'm not going to close it. I'm just going to let it sit there for about a minute or so to make sure the ink is completely dry. Okay, so it's not going to touch the heat, not just yet. Okay. And in the meantime, while I'm letting that sit there, I will be getting my pieces of tape ready, and I'll be getting ready to tape, getting my pieces of butcher paper cut out. Okay, I have a piece of butcher paper that I will put on the plate of the heat press, just to have it there to protect the plate. I am going to take the mouse pad. Let me make sure that there's enough light right here so you can see what I'm doing. Let me zoom in a little bit. Okay, and I will make sure that all of my images are covered. This is the best way to do it. And make sure that it's as straight as possible, and that I don't see anything that might not be printed on my mouse pad. This looks like it's going to be amazing. I'm already excited about it. Okay, I'm using the Cricut brand of heat resistant tape. So I'm going to tape it just all around. So what I'm going to do is turn this over because the mouse pad will be on the plate and the sublimation, the image will be on top like this. Okay, so I have the mouse pad underneath. I have my photo on top. I will put a piece of butcher paper on top of that. And I typically like to cover it. I like to fold it, but I'm not going to do it this time. And hopefully I got the pressure settings right. I'm going to press this for 60 seconds. I have my temperature set to 400 degrees, and I will press this for 60 seconds on 400 degrees. Okay, it beeped, and you can see there's some, looks like it's scorched. But it's been my experience that when you can see the image through the paper, that's a good thing. So let me just kind of peel it back slowly. Oh my gosh. OMG. Okay. Let me just take the whole thing. Just move it right here and kind of zoom you in so you can see. Ooh. 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 I love it. Do y'all see how beautiful this is? Okay, let me give you my final thoughts. So I don't know if you could tell by my excitement in the video when I got to the reveal, I'm in love. This is probably the best, the most excited. I love the way this came out. I am in love with it. I had to run downstairs and show it to my husband because I just loved it so much. But anyway, hopefully you're able to create a design just as beautiful as this. You might not want to use scriptures. You might not want to use 3 photos, but if you're using Canva or any kind of photo app that will allow you to create collages, I would suggest doing something similar to this. All right, thank you so much for joining me today, and thanks for watching. Bye.